Well, let's bring you the very latest now on these new developments taking place in Libya. We're joined by CCTV's Yasser Hakim. He's live for us in Cairo, and from the Tunisian capital of Tunis, we're joined by Youssef Gaigi. Yasser, let's start with you. We know, of course, that Egypt has been severely affected by instability in Libya. What then has been the official response with regards to these latest airstrikes by the US and, of course, the ability then of these Libyan forces to make some advances into Sirte?
Yes, Egypt has always been calling for a coalition to aid the Libyan army and has gone to the UN Security Council before. Now, there was a small comment by the Egyptian Foreign Ministry saying that Egypt knows of the attack, the air raids, and it comes after a request from the Libyan presidency. So in a way, it's saying it's fine with it, though without too much enthusiasm. We know that Fayez Sarraj was in Cairo a day before the air raid started, so we understand that during his meetings with Cairo officials in Cairo, with Egyptian officials here, he probably informed them of the US air raids that will take place the next day. So that's the official response from here, and any attacks on ISIL is recommended by Egypt, or welcomed by Egypt anyway.
Well, of course, as you say there, they do support this new mission, but with a little enthusiasm. Youssef, let's come to you now. Is that a similar sentiment there from Tunisian authorities? Have they embraced these new developments taking place in Libya?
Well, Tunisian authorities are at the moment very busy with their internal political crisis. As you know, the government is leaving and we're waiting for a new government to be appointed. However, we know that Tunisian authorities are giving full support to GNA in any action that is done under the umbrella of GNA, and are against any unilateral intervention with other parties without the approval of GNA. And here they are specifically talking about the French authorities intervening with one side or the other without the GNA approval.
Let's go back to you, Yasser, now. Just how much enthusiasm is there with regards to this latest push? As you said, there have long been calls for an international military offensive in Libya. Is there a feeling that this will finally rid the region, and in particular Libya, of ISIL militants?
I think it can succeed. That's what Egyptians hope. In the case there is coordination with the neighboring states, neighboring Libya, they are most affected by ISIL, as well as maybe only limiting it to air raids. Any more intervention with ground troops or full intervention by the US could lead to what we have seen in other countries such as Syria and Iraq and all time chaos. So this is the fear of the international intervention, but there should be some kind of coordination between several countries in the region to ensure that the attacks target ISIL and do not have any other impact on the country or on the neighbors.
And of course, this might be a similar concern for neighboring Tunisia. Youssef, we know, of course, that it has been a difficult time for the country. Attacks at the Bardo Museum, at holiday resorts. Has the security situation shown any signs of improvement in Tunisia?
Well, the security situation significantly improved compared to 2015. So far, 2016 has been a quiet year in Tunisia, and the security forces are detaining a lot of people. However, there is fear, and we see a trend of people who are involved in these wars, whether in Libya or in Syria, coming back to Tunisia. And Tunisian authorities expressed their concern that the battle in Sirte in Libya in general could lead these jihadists to escape and find route to come into Tunisia, whether through the border between Tunisia and Libya, which is very porous, or through other areas. So yes, there is a great fear here that the high number of Tunisian fighters who are now in Libya could escape the battle and come back here to fight in Tunisia.
I'll have to leave it there, but thanks very much to both of our correspondents there. Yasser Hakim live for us in Cairo, and of course Youssef Gaigi for us there in Tunis.